that results in a fast and easy sale for top price. That's the advantage, guys. Listen, Chad was a wholesaler before he got my book. You can see it here below the TV is the book, and later my unlimited funding system, but he's not a wholesaler anymore. Listen how quickly Chad found the buyer. Listen to this.
As soon as we got it under contract, I put this up on Craigslist. The lady that came by, the first person that ever saw the property, we did a walkthrough, and she gave us a $1,000 deposit on the spot, and she ended up a couple days later literally wiring $14,000 to the title company. So total that she put down was $15,000.
$15,000 in a few hours of work, and you too. You can literally have the first check in 2-3 weeks from now. Can you see how you can make a full-time income doing part-time work and do it from the comfort of your own home? Absolutely. Listen to this.
We're cash flowing on this property $713 a month. That's the arbitrage between the subject to mortgage with Wells Fargo at 4% and the owner financing mortgage that we put together for at 7.5%. So we're extremely excited.
Is he excited? He is excited. I mean, I never met Chad in person. I mean, he even did a little presentation for us and he sent me this video, right? I mean, would you be excited with $700 net cash flow on a deal that didn't take more than a few hours to do? How many of you want to do this? Guys, and you're getting paid 3 times on these deals. Chad got $15,000 now in 8 days actually. Took him 8 days. $713 per month in a cash flow and big check coming in later. So 3 profits on one deal. Again, he did the work once and got paid how many times? 3 times. Does it make sense? Think about it. Where would you be, guys? Where would you be if you had this system and processes 10 years ago? What would your net worth be by now? You'd be filthy rich. Yes, I mean it was. Isn't that what you want for your family? Let me address a few questions here. The first one is, why is the unlimited funding cash flow reliable? So you might be wondering, why is the cash flow better than with tenants? The answer is simple. You'll see it here. You see, in the previous example, mom and daughter team purchased the house subject to. So, and then they put in the house a buyer. Buyer who gave them, how much? $10,000 down. And if that buyer doesn't pay, what happens? Buyer loses that $10,000. So the buyer has 10,000 reasons to make this payment priority in his life. So why is that? Because in our agreement says if the buyer doesn't make monthly payments, they lose their down payment. Right? So it's very simple. So you heard Chad. Chad, you just heard from, he has $700 per month cash flow, which is reliable. Why? Because the buyer gave him $15,000. So now I'm curious, guys. Now, how many of you see, how many have an aha moment now? Down payment makes them pay because they need to protect their down payment. The buyer does, so they pay. Isn't that better than tenants and toilets? It is, and a lot more profitable, much higher cash flow, much higher cash flow. I mean, you remember Mario and Chelsea. How much cash flow did they get? $4,200 per month. So you may be asking, Marco, why is the cash flow so high? The answer is because these people are not tenants. These are buyers, and they get legal or equitable ownership, depending how we structure it, so they pay more. Now, remember Lester, high school baseball coach. High school coach, how much cash flow does he get? $16,000. Reliable, because he got a lot of down payments. You remember ex-rehabber Ernie, who switched and doesn't do rehabs anymore, but he gets $12,000 a month now. Every single month comes in. Reliable cash flow per month. That comes in regardless if he gets his ass out of bed in the morning or not. How many of you would like to be in his position? Now, please, if you're a little bit confused, that is completely normal. Ernie was too, so the Lester, Chad, or anyone else. This is a lot of new info I'm giving you in such a short time, so it's okay to be a little bit confused. But don't worry, I have step-by-step blueprints that make this super easy. All you need to get at this moment, right, is the concept. And that's all you need to get. And to realize that this is very profitable, this is different, like nothing you've seen before, right? It's I would say it's life-changing. And you're probably wondering, okay, so why is the cash flow so high? Obviously because they get one type of ownership, but also why is it so high? Very simple. Because low interest rates. The loans we're taking over subject to were originated as homeowner loans. So they have low interest rate. Make sense? And that results in massive cash flow without tenants. Isn't that what you want? Judy, you see here, purchased 20 houses using our system.
And I bought a beautiful 4-bedroom home that has a 3.6% interest rate and didn't have to use banks or qualify. And so I'm really thrilled with this unlimited funding program.
Guys, she's thrilled because she completely rebuilt her retirement. In her 70s, she lost it and she rebuilt it. Guys, I mean, those of you who are in your 20s or 30s, wouldn't it feel great if you can buy any car you want, any house you want, have it paid off and have time to enjoy it? Wouldn't it make sense to do this? Now, some of you, if you are in your 40s or 50s or 60s, what about retiring in a few short years? Listen, this recession is creating tremendous opportunity for you to do what up till now you didn't think was possible. But only if you get in the game. Will you? Say yes, nod your head. Get in the game. Now, you're probably thinking, can I buy a house with only $50 down? Look, this is exactly what mother and daughter team did. Do you remember? And you can do it much better. You can even get paid at closing. Listen, get seller to pay you at closing. Would you believe that? Yeah, you'll have unlimited funding method number 2, which is getting paid to buy. So seller pays you. Now, listen, not every motivated seller is broke. In certain situations, they have money, but they're divorced or moving, whatever. So in certain situations, they can write you a check in order to sell fast like this, $34,000. And this is the deal my student Jay got. Listen. Did you put any money into this house?
Oh, quite the opposite, actually. We got a check for almost $35,000 from the seller.
I think it's here. I think when you gave me.
Yeah, you can see it's here on the HUD-1. It's that 34.7.
From the seller at closings. Guys, how many of you would like a deal where seller pays you $34,000 to buy his house? This is a fourth. This would be do the deal once and get paid 4 times, right? $34,000. He still got a down payment from the buyer. And by the way, the J you see on the screen used to be a rehabber, but not anymore. Listen. Isn't that better than buying fixer-upper houses?
Trust me, I've done it. It is. It's much better.
So imagine a man who has been doing conventional fixer-uppers, generating no more than 30 grand in a year. And now, as a result of the simple technique that I showed him, he is generating more money per transaction with less effort than he ever thought possible. He's got time for his family. He's enjoying his life. And money for the first time is rolling in. The kind of money that he needed to make, and it was all the result of giving him a guided, step-by-step, easily duplicatable process. So how many of you think unlimited funding is great? Who here thinks unlimited funding program is awesome? Come on, nod your head, say yes. Isn't it? It's awesome. It changed my life and I know it's going to change yours. And the best yet, these buyers out there have money for down payment, guys. More money than you could ever think. So you probably have a question. What is the biggest down payment I've ever got, or Marco ever got? You may be wondering, okay, what did you get? You want to see it? You want to see my biggest down payment I got when I sold a house like this and carried the financing? I was the bank. 1.5 million down payment and 90,000 per year cash flow. Every year, 90,000 in net cash flow and 1.5 down. You can see here on the check is 1.2 after real estate commission, because this deal has real estate commission. How many investors do you know who got that kind of profit on one deal, let alone down payment? I'm telling you, guys, I'm going to say something here. There is no better person out there to teach you this strategy, guys. Those gurus out there that you see, they come to me for advice. They come to me asking about some of these deals. So, just curious, how many of you would want me to hold your hand and help you do these deals? Would it be easier for you to succeed? Absolutely. Now, understand this. This check here that I'm showing you, I'm not bragging here. When you get to know me, you'll see that I'm a humble guy, but I want to show you what's possible. I never thought it's possible. I want to show you it's possible. Listen, I still remember where I came from and how tough it was to learn English and how hard it was to get where I am, guys. I was a boxer in Croatia. We know our right future. I was winning. I was good. I was all over the newspaper, but broke. Broke financially. We know our right future. I was in a country where unless you're born wealthy, you're never going to make it. My family wasn't wealthy. My future didn't look great over there. So I dreamed about America. When I finally had enough money for a plane ticket, I flew over, had $3,000 in my pocket, landed in Orlando, Florida, didn't speak English, but America was my dream. Best country in the world. Best country in the world. But I tell you, it wasn't easy for me. It took me years to get a decent job. Then got downsized 2 times within 11 months and got into real estate investing out of desperation and changed my life completely. So I'm not a broke boxer anymore. Guys, how many of you want to be on vacation minimum 2 months every year? I do more than that. I go to beautiful places you always wanted to do. I enjoy life with, you can enjoy life with your family without worry or stress. I even closed the deal from a yacht using my cell phone last summer, right? Isn't that beautiful? That's the life you can create, or whatever the good life for you is. You can create it. You can do it with unlimited funding. I had the opportunity to hang around and learn from famous people. Here's me with George Foreman or Arnold. These are the people who defeated the odds. When George Foreman was the oldest heavyweight champion, boxing champion, he wasn't saying, oh, my knees hurt, oh, I can't do this. Listen, guys, you want a better life? Then stop making excuses. Some of you are saying, oh, I want to do this, but I don't have time. That's BS excuse. Everyone can find a few hours a week. Got it? Now let's move on. Guys, the recessions always cause spike in foreclosures. So there will be foreclosures. So do you want to learn how to create huge profits helping sellers in foreclosure? Look, it's easy with unlimited funding. Remember the 3 steps of unlimited funding? So in this case, there's the 4th step called reinstatement, catching up the payment on the loan you're taking subject to. So the foreclosure deals are extremely profitable. So I'll teach you the 4th step too. Wouldn't you want me to do that? Yeah, the 4th step. So question for you. If the property is not in foreclosure, how many steps do you use? 3 steps, right? But I'll teach you the 4th step so you can profit either way, in foreclosure or not, right? So it's kind of, if you can drive in the rain, you know how to drive when it's sunny, right? So got it? Here's a young California surfer dude that his mom was against real estate. He used the marketing I'll give you and got a call from a seller facing foreclosure. House was valued at $370, loan balance $260. A lot of equity. How many people get excited with a call like that? Foreclosure imminent. 20 days. Going to happen. No 2 days, 2 ways about it. $7,000 required to bring it current. But problem. Seller is apprehensive. But solution, we send the seller to the special credibility website. It converts them. And the deal resulted in $101,000 at closing. Now, if you were to get a check like this, how would you feel? Would you be excited? Would your family be proud of you? His mom went from a naysayer to his biggest supporter. His mom started putting stamp on postcards. Remember, guys, you can do this. You can make your family proud of you. Now, you're probably wondering, what is a credibility site? When I said convinced seller with credibility site, let me tell you what it is. You see, when you start, you don't have proven track record, right? You don't have proven track record. So Nate used this website that has my seller testimonials to build some credibility. These are the people I bought houses from. Think about it. Your sellers want to know that you're legit. So I'll hook you up with this. And then, here Nate, he's funny, hear this.
And I remember, looking you straight in the eye and saying, is this gonna work, or are you just another guru? And you said, Nate, don't worry, trust me, it'll work. Here's the check that we just received. $101,000.
Guys, he's funny, right? But seriously, let me ask you this. Would your family and friends be impressed with your achievement if you did that? What would your life look like if you were making 6 figures or even multiple 6 figures a year? What kind of car would you drive? What kind of house would you be living in? My friend, this recession is your chance. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Now, are you short on cash? What about using some of my money for deals? What if I put up the money for reinstatement amount on the deals that you don't want to do yourself? Now, I'll tell you about it in a minute. But now I have a bonus strategy. Who wants to learn a bonus strategy that top investors have been hiding for themselves? Would never reveal it to you. But I will. Who wants to know? Are you guys ready? Do you have enough energy? Who feels like this? Drinking from a fire hose. Oh, Marco, you're going fast. Guys, I want to give you as much as I can. So I know you're getting tired, but this is so profitable, so I want to give you one more strategy. It's very cool. So first, okay, move your head a little bit. Put your hands in the air, guys. Come on, do it. I'm telling you, you're going to really get this. Stretch a little bit. Go left and right. Move your neck. Okay? Do this, guys. Kind of shrug your shoulders a little bit, okay? I need you awake so I can confuse you better. No, I need you awake so I can show you this. Listen. Let's say the house is worth $100,000, going to foreclosure. It has 2 loans. First loan at $70,000, which is foreclosing. That's why I put it in the red color. Foreclosing, right? This is the first loan in red color. And the second loan at $30,000. So basically the debt on the house is the same as its value. 70 plus 30 is 100, same. How much equity does the seller have? 0, right? None. That seller can't even afford to pay real estate commission because there's no equity. He can't sell. Therefore, you are their only hope. So now, how hard is to get a deal from a seller who has no choice, no options, no equity, nothing? Easy. Because seller is giving you something that's worth what? Nothing. So it's easy to get. You don't need to negotiate. All you need to do is answer your phone. And if the seller who is calling you he is in this situation, you get the deed. Now, what's going to happen at the foreclosure auction, guys? What happens at the foreclosure auction? Investors at auction bid at 70 cents on a dollar, 65 cents on a dollar. So the highest bid at the auction is here. How much the second loan will get when first is foreclosing? Guys, nothing. Second loan gets wiped out, zero. So at the auction, second is going to be wiped out. So the second is motivated to take a drastic discount, basically pennies for a dollar. Pennies on a dollar. Why? Because something is better than nothing. They're going to get wiped out. That's why the second is willing to take a huge discount to avoid losing it all at auction. So basically pennies on a dollar. So what do? You throw them pennies and you pay off that second loan at auction. And now what did you get? You created equity. So we catch up the payments on the first to start foreclosure. And now what did you get? You got a beautiful house with almost 30% in equity. And with a long-term loan already in place that you can pass to your buyer. So you got equity without negotiation. No banks to qualify, no credit check, no liability, guys, no risk here. And you did it fast and easy. So how many of you now realize that there are ways to profit that only pros know about? I'm just showing you a few. Hey, welcome to the team. You're now with us. You're on the inside, right? So let me show you a deal example. How many of you would buy a house, beautiful house, needs no repairs, worth 2010 for 130? All of you. Look, this house had two loans, 130 and 125. But the first was foreclosing, so the second took a discount 3,000 for 125 because they would have lost everything at the auction. So they took 3,000. So the 2010 house was bought, $210,000 house was bought for 133. And the check profit on this deal was 47,000. 47,000 profit. Would that work for you? Would this pay off some bills, right? No negotiation with the seller in this case, right? And very fast. How many of you agree, guys? How many agree unlimited funding rocks? Are you excited? Unlimited funding is awesome. Come on, say yes. Isn't it? I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. There's no banks, your credit doesn't matter. You get big cash flow. I mean, I tell you one thing. I'm still shocked to this day that more investors don't have a clue about this. But that's good for you and me, right? So keep the secret. Right, now, we covered the secret number 1, secret number 2. Now we have the secret number 3. Virtual buying, right? How to use our virtual closer process to get deals done without meeting the seller in person or leaving your home, right? Would that be helpful under today's circumstances? Let's review it. Who wants a good tip? Are you ready? Ready to write it down? Add to your advertising, no health risk. This is top of one of our letters, right? So, and see your phone ring off the hook. I can't wait for you guys to start. I can't wait for you to start making some serious money with this. How many of you want to grab deals before your competition? How many want to get deals before your competition? You will, because understanding virtual buying gives you an edge over your competition, because some sellers, basically, they want that. You know, it gives you an edge because they don't want anybody going to their house, right? So let's see how this works. Okay, how many of you heard gurus teaching negotiation like, is that the least you're gonna take? Is that the best you can do? Guys, they tell you this, but that doesn't work. It's too confrontational. Our way is better. We use presentation, education, negotiation process based on psychology. That works a lot better, right? And then we have 3 easy steps for virtual buying. Who wants to know the 3 easy steps? Are you ready? Virtual house tour, PN process using screen share, and agreement sign using eSign. This is the simple thing. I give you the scripts, I give you the checklist. How many of you realize this is easy? If you can do email, you can do this. It becomes no-brainer and you eliminate competition. As a matter of fact, this deal that I showed you a minute ago, it started with a virtual buying process that I just showed you. Would the pay of $47,000 make your day? I'm sure it will. Guys, let's face it. Every single one of you watching is hoping for more time in life, right? Let me ask you, is the time on this planet infinite? No, it's finite and very limited, isn't it? Goes by fast, and you reach a point in your life where you realize you need to make a move that will hopefully change everything. Am I right? I remember when $2,000 was a fortune to me back when I hired that attorney the first time I heard about Subject 2. By taking that step, investing $2,000 changed my whole life and the life of my family. So was it worth it? You bet. When you move forward today, your life will never be the same, guys. You'll be able to get back your time. It will enable you to have intimacy, to do the things that are most important in life. How many of you want that? To spend time with family and people you care about, and be able to nurture relationships that could have never taken place due to lack of time and money. Because when you're stressed out about money, your relationship suffers. Ask me how I know that. Your health suffers. How many of you need vacation? Go and visit places you always wanted to see. Let me ask you something. Isn't it time to fulfill your dreams and aspirations? This recession is your opportunity. You waited long enough. So guys, let me just say something. I know we had a lot to cover. So if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, that's okay. My goal was to help to open your eyes to what's possible for you guys. This new opportunity of unlimited funding in this recession time that can dramatically transform your life from this point forward, obviously if you take action. Now, some of you are going to go out there, you're going to hire attorneys, and through School of Hard Knocks, you'll be able to start doing these deals on your own. But some of you guys, I want to make sure that you don't get lost. I want to make sure that you have success on this path and during this process. So what I did is, we put together a really cool offer for you that we call Unlimited Funding Virtual Investing Blueprint. And I want to ask you guys for permission to show it to you. Do you mind if I spend about 15 minutes or so showing you what you get if you invest in Virtual Investing Blueprint today? Because this will literally give you the ability to be able to take what we covered today, what we talked about today, and implement it in a step-by-step easy process. So you start making money as soon as possible. You guys okay with me sharing that? I know it will change everything for you. So, Unlimited Funding Virtual Blueprint. When you invest into Virtual Investing Blueprint today, you're going to first get a system for buying beautiful houses. Houses that people want to live in. This system is called Foreclosure Investing Mastery with Unlimited Funding. It shows you how to buy houses in foreclosure or not. You will get system after system after system for marketing, to buying, selling, getting cash flow. By the way, this is not some boring recording of slides or a course of an old seminar you fall asleep watching. Oh no. This training is like nothing else you've ever seen before. Let me ask you something else. What's the best way to learn a language, a foreign language? The easiest and the fastest is to go to that country, right? Go to that country and 6 months later you're going to speak that language, right? Why is that? It's because of full immersion. Guys, full immersion is the key. So instead of giving you some boring recording of a seminar like most courses out there, I take you through my office. I give you full immersion. You see how we make money and what we do. I open my files to show you our deals. Then I explain it step by step, how we make money. How many of you believe this is a better way than teaching theory? By the better way, right? Full immersion. This is one of the reasons why we have so many successful students. Doing it this way, we compressed decades of experience into days for you. How many of you like that? Decades into days to make it easy. And all of it on 10 interactive video modules, 4 easy to follow manuals, and 6 audio trainings. This complete system for buying using unlimited funding has value of $29.97, which you will get back on your first deal 10 times over. And you'll be able to, let me walk you through everything you're going to be able to do with the Foreclosure Mastery System. You'll be able to get your phone ringing with motivated sellers. How many of you would like your sellers chasing you versus the other way around? Buy beautiful homes without banks on risk. Whether those homes are facing foreclosure or not, this system shows you how to do them. But I warn you, you'll be buying some nice homes that you're going to want to move in. Your spouse is going to say, honey, I like this one. Let's make it our home and let's move in. Listen, it happens all the time, but that's okay. Why not enjoy it? Life is short, right? You're going to be able to buy with unlimited funding and as low as $10 down. How many of you can spare $10 to get wealthy? Discount second loans with ease to create huge equity. Right? That's good. I have a few more top-notch strategies like this. Easy, fast, but extremely profitable. How many of you see that we have some insider secrets, insider strategies here, right? When you invest in the blueprint today, you'll be on the inside and you'll have all these strategies. Get paid to buy, walk out of closing with a check. Yes, get paid when you buy like JD, $34,000 in a few weeks. Would that work for you? Guys, and then sell fast for massive, reliable cash flow. Cash flow takes away stress, brings in financial security. Isn't that what you want and need? What if you get down payments of $10,000 or more within days? Right? You remember the Wealth Triangle? Deals have 3 profit centers. How about doing work once and getting paid 3 times on every single deal? Right? I'm not sure if you realize, but that will get you to your goals 3 times faster because you're getting paid 3 times on one deal. Makes sense? This is how I became a millionaire. I mean, if you master this skill, where are you going to be 2 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now? Oh my God, I mean, your neighbors or your family will wonder what happened to you. Remember, we compress decades of experience into days for you and made it simple and easy. Simple and easy. Now, do you see this lady here in wheelchair? Her name is Arlene. Her story is so dear to my life. She had a car accident while she was in the Navy and got paralyzed for her whole life. I can't share all the details, but horrible. I mean, just imagine, right? And many people in her situation will give up on life. But she used the buying system I just showed you to do what? Listen. So tell them a little bit about this first deal.
So they came to closing with $15,000, and I saved the property, and they paid $2,000 a month.
How much you got down? $15,000. Would it be in your best interest to do this? Do you know why it was easy for Arlene to do it? Because we compressed decades of days into days for her, and we'll do the same for you. So let me ask you, if there was nothing standing in your way, if it wasn't confusing, it's not complex, it doesn't require specialized education, and you can profit, make a lot of money, how many of you are ready to move forward? If you're not nodding your head right now, you weren't paying attention, guys. This is your opportunity. If Arlene can do this, you can do it too. And I made it easy for her and for you too. Every process here is broken down to easy to follow blueprints. You get scripts, checklists, everything. I mean, why work hard if it can be easy? Who wants to work smart and not hard? I'm with you. These blueprints have conservative value of $697, and you're gonna have that today. Now, and you can do it virtually without leaving your office. This is our virtual closer system. This is a system to get deals done remotely. We'll cover the 3 critical objectives of the virtual house walkthrough. Then, when you invest today, you'll get my 3 power tools I created. Electronic Net Equity Worksheet. We call it ENEW. Remember I promised you a gift earlier? The Net Equity Worksheet? The PDF version will be emailed to you in about 30 minutes after this class is over, right? But for those of you who embrace the whole system, you will get the Net Equity Worksheet, special electronic version for virtual buying. Then you'll get PVP, which is a property value presenter, and IPCA. We'll cover how to use the Net Equity Worksheet and what to say on each line. This will make getting deals easy, what you want, right? And much more covered. And you can listen to it in your car, right? We'll give you 10 easy video modules, easy to follow video modules, action workbook, and 10 audio trainings. So you can do all of that, guys. You know, look this. I gave this system you see here to a small group of my students way before the coronavirus crisis to close what? Deals with sellers who live far away. They made a ton of money with out-of-town owners. Can you see how this system like this would be great solution during these times now? Oh yeah, listen to Dave.
The Net Equity Worksheet was a big help with the fact that he was in California, I was here, and it just flowed just like you showed it. It worked really smoothly. We end up with a profit of about $45,000.
Would $45,000 profit work for you? And if you can do it without even meeting the seller? Think about it. What would your life look like if you were doing just 3 deals like that a year? Just 3. Only 3. Using virtual closer system, you'll be able to help sellers who reside next door or out of state. You'll be able to get deals done from your home. You're going to be able to buy beautiful homes without meeting the seller in person. And nowadays, many sellers want that, so you're going to be able to eliminate competition using virtual closer. Because you offer a solution to those sellers who are concerned about their health, and your competition doesn't know how to do that. So you're going to have edge over your competition, and you're going to be able to do more deals than ever before. It saves you time, whole this process, right? So what you're going to get today, when you invest in this system's complete blueprint today, you're going to get foreclosure investing mastery with unlimited funding. You're going to get easy to follow buy and sell blueprints. You're going to get virtual closer system with e-tools, total value $5,191. And this is being very modest here. And with this, you can profit with beautiful houses without banks, rehabs, without even meeting the seller, guys. Now, so what else do you need to be successful? I want to make sure that there are 0 excuses. I want you to have your virtual investing blueprint system. I want you to be crushing it like so many of our students are. In fact, our students are now busier than ever. They see the opportunity caused by this mess. This is the reality today. It is your chance to finally break through. And I want to make sure you have no other excuses. I don't want you to have any excuses. I don't want you to be left behind. I don't want you to depend on others. So what else do you guys need? You've got a foreclosure mastery system. You can get a house in foreclosure. You got a virtual closing system. What else do you need? What about some legal forms? What about some support? I hear you. So with your investment today, you'll get my legal library. You will save basically thousands of dollars and make hundreds of dollars with my legal forms. They are all tested and proven. Listen, my way of doing business is sleep worry-free and maximize the profits. Do you like that way? Why ever take risk if you don't have to, right? This has value, literally. This has value in 1997 only. I'm being really modest here. Value of 2000, and over the years, I've spent 10, 20, 30 times that much on tweaking the documents I'm giving you, hiring best of the best attorneys over the last 2 decades. And you get it all. I left no stone unturned. So this has huge value, much more than you see on the screen. Now, who wants help with questions? Want deal support? Some coaching? Absolutely. We'll give you group coaching and support for 60 days so you can get this going. We'll do this together, right? Together. I want to commit my team and myself to your success, guys. So you're going to have help on demand, 24/7, 365 forum to get your questions answered. Live monthly Q&A call, monthly CD and transcripts, 4 times per month vaccine deal consulting, resources, marketing materials. And since you're part of my team, you can use my seller testimonials. Would that help you convince the sellers? Absolutely. Conversion website is going to be your best silent salesman. And by the way, I covered its name of the website for this presentation. You can see this red here to not let the cat out of the bag. Obviously, those red marks are not on the actual website that you're going to have. So how many of you read this? Do you agree with me? People do business with people they like and trust. Absolutely. Absolutely. But your problem is you don't have proven track records. You can't show them your testimonials when you don't have them. So solution is borrow mine. Use my credibility. Use my testimonials. I'll give it to you for free for 60 days. Use them, make money, and then build your own website or continue to use mine. This conversion website is going to be your tool. It empowered people like Judy, Jay, Ernie, Mario, Lester, Steve, people like you with families like yours to do what? To take sellers. This website takes sellers from who are at no to yes. So it takes a seller from no to yes, to doing business with you. I spent a fortune building that site. I spent a fortune maintaining that site. And I'll make this site available to all of you to start. Actually, it's going to be customized for you. I'm giving you the ultimate gift and opportunity here. It has video testimonials from the seller I purchased houses from. You can use them as your own. I'm sure you realize I'm compressing decades of experience and years since doing this, right? This website has automated follow-up campaigns already built in. It converts visitors into sellers for you. Do you like that? It does it 24/7. You don't need to touch it. The campaigns are already built in, right? So not only that you get help on demand via forum, deal consulting, monthly calls, everything, but you also get this special website with seller testimonials, and then you get access to cash buyers and private lenders data feed via our Money Finder tool that you see here. Basically, you just go here, you select the area, and get a list. And you're going to get one more thing here, Action Tracker, online mentoring. Guys, this is like your GPS to profits. Guys, these are amazing tools that it will make it happen for you. That will help you protect your family, protect your dreams in these challenging times. You have no excuse. You're getting all you need, guys. You're going to get foreclosure investing mastery for unlimited funding. You're going to get easy to follow buy and sell blueprints, virtual closer system with tools, legal library with proven documents, group coaching and support for 60 days, with conversion testimonial website, Money Finder, Action Tracker, right? You're getting it all, guys. Total value $7,000, almost $8,000. And this is being very modest here, considering my investment in building all these tools, assets, getting the legal docs, programming the website.
It's actually cash flowing $810 a month.
$810, and you have a back end of how much?
Net after 2 years and everything, it'll probably be over 100,000. And I only gave the seller $10.
Would $810 every month on your first deal work for you? How many of you would like to be in her position? The only way to get from where you are to where she is by investing today in the systems I'm showing you. The back-end profit on her deal will probably be around 100K, is what she said. Now think for a second. What would your life look like if you did 2 or 3 six-figure deals every year? Just 2 or 3. Let me be very direct. Every single one watching this right now needs to invest in what I'm showing you. You need to do it. Every single one of you. And I'm not telling you because of me. My life will not change if you do or not. But yours will. So you really need to join us. I'll give you a great deal, but you really need to make the move today, guys. I'm honestly telling you this. This is what I recommend you. All right. So what else do you guys need? I want zero excuses, you know? Like this guy goes like, oh, what else, right? What else do you need to be successful? Some of you are saying, oh, we need money for deals. What if I fund some of your deals? If I provide the money? Look, there are plenty of deals you can do with $10 down or $50 down. You've seen examples, you know. Judy got a great deal with 10 down. Mom and daughter got 50 down. Jay got paid 34,000, right? So, you know, you can find deals. But how many of you can find $50 to make 50? You say, you can, right? But I know there are deals out there with huge profit. But some of those deals may need 10 or 20 grand, 30 grand to do them. So what if I fund those deals for you? When you invest today into Virtual Investing Blueprint, this will be a special bonus. You will get this certificate, partnership certificate. You bring a deal, and if it meets my criteria, I'll fund it. I'll put up the money, and we'll split the profit. Of course, this is for deals that you don't want to do or can do on your own. I'm not looking to take your deals, guys. I have plenty of mine. But if it needs more money and you can't do it, let me see it. I mean, would you agree that half of something is better than all of nothing? So this gives you more options, guys. Don't you see I'm removing all excuses, right? I want you to make a decision today and finally improve your life. Don't be left behind. Do it now. And this is the way. Now, one more bonus. As my potential partner, I'd like to meet you in person and introduce you to others who are doing a lot of deals that can help you. We'll be teaching and revealing the newest strategies. So we're going to get together, our Millionaire Academy event, 5 times a year, 4-day live intensive training. You know, so we'll be teaching and revealing the newest strategies. We do few a year, you know, multiple events. You get 2 free tickets. You can bring your spouse, partner, or friend. Guys, this is taking you by the hand to that next level. Isn't that what you want? Exciting. There are no outside speakers, and for outsiders, this event sells for $29.97. So you're going to have that. So what else do you need? Some of you guys are saying, Marco, I'm different. My situation is different. My town is different. I'm special. Oh, I know. So there is one last thing I know you're going to need. One last thing. I want zero excuses. I know that you need to move forward today. I know that. If I was you, that's what I would be doing. But I want zero excuses. So last thing I know you're going to need is some personal attention. What about if we together create your personalized plan of action? Would that put you at ease? You will have this special bonus where you get on the phone with my senior team member for personal one-on-one consultation. Now, this requires my best team members to get on the phone and spend time with you one-on-one. So you understand there is no way I can give this to everyone. For this particular class, for you guys, we're going to give this to the first 20 who join us today. This is a 7-point strategic planning session, 7 points that we identified are crucial for success. We give you a customized plan of action and tailored for your situation, right? What's that worth to you? To get 30 minutes from someone who understands how to succeed? Priceless, right? This is for the first 20 only. So take action and join us. Don't miss on this, guys. Do it. You're going to get foreclosure investing mastery with unlimited funding, easy to follow blueprints, closure system, legal library, group coaching, website, testimonials, bonus partnership certificate, Millionaire Academy 2 tickets, personal one-on-one strategic consultation for the first 20. Total value, $10,982. Guys, total value. Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you $10,982 for all this stuff today, but it is worth it. In fact, I'm curious. Would it be worth to you to invest almost $11,000 to finally fulfill your dreams and aspiration? It would. Think about it. If all that system did, if all this did, training, website, everything, get you started so you can finally have your own business that makes you money, would that be worth the investment of $10,982? Oh, heck yeah, it would. I spend a lot more than $10,982 to create the systems and tools because these deals are like ATM machine. They spit out money, a lot of it. So you do deal after deal after deal. I would pay way more than $10,982, so it's totally worth it, right? Totally worth. If all this did was to finally give you the kick in the butt, to finally get you moving, would that be worth it? I had people pay me literally more than that. To kick them in the butt, to call them on the phone and tell them, listen, keep moving forward. You got to do this. Kick in the butt can be worth a lot of money. And lastly, If you apply the system, you just got 2 or 3 deals in the next 6 months or so, where you got a big check as a down payment and then some nice cash flow. Would that be worth $11,000? So you can finally stop worrying about money bills. Honestly, guys, $11,000 would be worth it. How many of you would invest $10,000 to make $30,000? How many of you would invest 10 grand to make 50? I don't know about you, but this is pretty good return. And that's what I want you to understand here. The reason I'm asking these questions, I want you to understand that you're making an investment. This is not cost. This is investment. So I have one more question for you that's really important. I want you to think about this as an investor. You are not out there someone. You're an investor. So what's one deal worth to you and your family? If you just did one unlimited funding deal the way we show you, what's that worth to you? How much do you think one good deal would make you right now? If you were to get 10, 20, or 30,000 down payment from the buyer or extra 500 to 900 a month in cash flow, looking at those numbers, how much would you then pay to get one unlimited funding deal? What would you pay for that deal? Yeah, it changes the perspective, right? It changes the perspective. If a typical down payment is $10,000 on these deals, wouldn't it make sense to pay me just $10,000 one time to help you get that one deal done for you? Right? And then every other deal is basically pure profit. See, that's the way to look at this, because it's not costing you money. It's an investment, right? And that's what we're talking about here. That's what I need you guys to understand. This new opportunity for you is not a cost. It's an investment that will literally transform your business and transform your life forever. And one deal pays it more back. You can see why people are paying us $30,000 more to help them do those deals, right? Because it's not a cost, it's an investment, right? So you can see why this is a screaming good deal at $10,982. And it's even better deal at $5,997, which will be the cost after this promotion is over. But because of the special circumstances, because it's a short recession, you need to act now to secure your family, you will miss this opportunity. I don't want you to look back and have regrets and left behind. I'm going to give you an awesome deal, but you need to act now. So you can get started now for just $19.97. Get everything we covered, what you see here, all the systems, 60-day support for making money in this economy without banks, without tenants, and without fixing ugly houses. And if you place your order now, listen to this, before the clock hits 0, take off another $800. Yes, this is a huge $800 emergency discount on already hugely discounted price. So total investment today for everything is only $11.97. But that is with the $800 discount, so you need to do it quickly. That discount disappears very quickly. I want to put this into perspective for you guys. You are making now an investment of $11.97, which you're going to get back many times over on your first deal. We covered these deals are very profitable. And you do them without banks, no tenants, no rehabs, not even leaving your house. Only $11.97. So click the button, join us now, exit the video, join us or open the new tab or whatever, because now you have 2 choices. First option, do nothing and not take this leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free for you. And instead, you can just say, oh, I'll think about it. And life stays the same. You forget about all what we talked about and you stay stuck where you are. Or worse, keep chasing the next shiny object, find the next course, reading those stupid ebooks, listening to the next podcast, attending another webinar, and wasting your life. And hoping someday your life will be different. Or your life will never be the same if you take the second option, which is pony up this small investment today compared to all the value you'll get in return and just give it a shot. Just give it a shot. Imagine having your own business, being in control of your income and do it part-time, then having time to travel like you always wanted to. Finally take up the hobby that you always wanted to play the sport, spend time with family, and you have no risk. If it works, great. If not, just ask for your money back and you'll get it. This is my personal guarantee. Read it with me here. Read it here. Use my guaranteed and proven system to transform your life emotionally and financially. Yes, I say emotionally as well, because once you start making money, it will change how you feel. Once you start helping sellers, then helping your family, it will change how you feel emotionally. Use it for 30 days. If you're not delighted, your money will be returned instantly. You really have nothing to lose here. This is about you guys, not about us. Look, whether you join us or not, it's not going to change my personal and financial situation by one bit. It's not going to change the number of deals I do but it will certainly change the number of deals you do. This is all about you. So the real question is it worth gambling a few minutes of your time to check this out? Which if it does even half of what I claimed today in this class, it will pay for itself 10 times over from your first deal. Or it will pay, you're going to get that money back on your first closing. Listen.
Here's a copy of what we got at the closing table, $1,348.88. It's a copy from the title company of the check that we got. And pretty darn excited when somebody pays you to buy their house, right? When I first read it in your book, I'm like, how do people do this? Well, we did it. And this is a testimony to that. And I just want to thank you for all the information, sir.
So Chad used this very same system, guys. He got paid $1,300 when he was buying, which is more than your investment today. And then he got $15,000 down payment. And if you remember, $713 per month in cash flow. So what's that? 10 times return on investment? 20, 30 times return? So go ahead, take that leap of faith. Let me tell you honestly, you can't get what I'm giving you anywhere for less than I charge. It doesn't exist. It doesn't. Join us. Like I said earlier, whether you invest in this today or not, it would not change my life at all, okay? Really want you guys to understand that I'm doing fine. I'm fine over here. This is not about me. It's not about Marco making more money. This is about you. It's about you making a decision in your life right now that can transform the trajectory of your life forever. Okay? Like for many of my students you met so far, right? Arlene, she needs pain and education to get out of bed. We had to lift her wheelchair during our seminar, so what's your excuse? Why haven't you placed your order yet? What's your excuse? She can't get out of bed without pain medication. Listen.
I broke my back and my spinal cord. It only took 5 seconds. I didn't even know my back was broken. I wrote out my why list. Why do I want to do this? What would be big enough to get me out of the bed when I have to take so many pain medications?
So what's your excuse? What's stopping you from moving forward today? What? Some of you are saying, Marco, I don't have time. You can find a few hours per week. Cut down on TV or Facebook. I showed you, plenty of people who work 12, 14 hours days in their job, and they get deals. What kind of life is this when you have no time? That's one more reason to get involved today so you can get your life back. I know some of you are saying, oh, I can't afford that. I don't have much money. Listen, you're not spending money here. You're investing it in yourself. What better place to invest than in yourself? Think about it. What better place to invest than in yourself? If I was you, I would find this money somewhere. I would be creative and I would find that money anywhere. I can because I know it will come back to me 10 times over. You don't need money for deals, but you do for your education. If this lady can find the money and energy to go out and improve her life, you can do it too. Now, I could give you all this free. But when it's free, nobody pays attention. So you guys need to have some skin in the game, right? I mean, can I be brutally honest? For your own sake, I'll tell you how I really feel. Don't take it against me, ready? The 1197 is not anybody's problem. I don't care who you are, where you are. If you really want this, you'll find the money. You'll borrow from a friend. Whatever. Money is not your problem. No matter how bad your situation is, money is not your problem. Maybe courage is your problem. Maybe denial is your problem because you think life is going to get better on its own. Maybe denial is your problem, which is not going to get better. Or maybe sticking with it is your problem. Following through is maybe your problem. But that's why we'll do it together, right? So for the first 20 people, we'll do it together. I like action takers. So when you get on board now, you will also get personal, let's be covered. Already told you about this. You will get one-on-one strategic consultation. We can customize your plan of action, tailored to your situations, right? But this is only for first 20 people, right? Then I'm going to throw in a special bonus for the first 20 people watching this, for this session, because this is rebate. I'm giving you all your investment back. So when you do a deal, what you will, send us some photos of your deal and we'll give you your investment back. So this is for the first 20 in this session, guys. So you get a lifetime rebate. You do a deal tomorrow or next day or 6 months from now, send us some photos and we'll give you the money back, right? I'm going to throw in another special bonus for the action takers. It's a case study where you see me going through the deal and through the house, guys. Experience real deal in making. Eliminate fear and doubt. Fast track your success. Guys, what's that value to you? The value is priceless. What do you think? Can you benefit from watching the real deal unfold in front of your eyes? Man, I wish I had that opportunity when I started. The gurus were selling me the CDs and books, but no one showed me how it really works. That's why I want to show you how it's done. Real deals, real proof, so you'll know that you can do it too. Guys, so what you get today, honestly, looking at all of this, Closer, the website, testimonials, bonuses, personal coaching, lifetime rebate, do your first deal system case study. Looking at all this is a franchise-like system, but without franchise-like fees. System after system after system for doing deals. With total value almost $11,000, and you can get that for 10 cents on a dollar if you act now. If you act now, so you can get the $800 discount, right? Now, this is a system. What's the value? What's the value of a proven system to you? People go out there and pay $300,000 for Starbucks franchise, over $1 million for 7-Eleven, over $2 million for McDonald's, right? Franchise system, but these systems here are not as profitable. Our system is more profitable than this, and you don't need to hustle with employees, nothing. Plus, those business opportunities take years to get back your initial investment. With our virtual investing blueprint, you get 10 times back on your first deal, on your very first deal, right? Just a down payment is going to give you great return on your investment today, right? So what you're going to get here, you take this and you do deals. The deals produce income. You have cash flow. And you come out of this recession on the top instead of being left behind if you hesitate and procrastinate. So take your action. Don't get stuck where you are. Get on board, do deals like Arlene, like many others. Would $15,000 help you like she did? Would your family and friends be proud of you? When you join us today, your life will never be the same. You'll never be the same. What if you could start your own unlimited funding business, which is a real estate niche that almost no one knows about? Basically, no competition if you get involved now. What if you can start doing deals worth 10, 20, or 30,000 or more every month? What if I told you it has virtually zero competition? What if you could make a full-time income doing part-time work? What if you only needed a few deals to be in the same income bracket as doctors, lawyers, other top professionals, but without having to go back to school, without getting the MBA, without getting a PhD, without having to get into debt? And what if you could do this and work from your home? You don't need to commute anywhere. What if there was no experience required? You don't need your credit, you don't need a license. What if you could finally be your own boss, work your own hours, make as much money as you want? What if you could do all of that? If I was you, I would do whatever I can to get this. Maybe a skeptic in you is saying, oh, Marco, what if it doesn't work? Can I share with you a better question? Like one of my mentors, Tony Robbins, said, how about you stop being afraid of what could go wrong and start being excited of what could go right? So what about you doing what Tony says? And take the leap of faith, start getting excited about the life, about the future. Use the resources I'm giving you. Get excited. Work with my team. Work with us. Let us support you. And your life will never be the same. So the question you need to ask yourself is actually a different question. You should ask yourself different questions. How great my life will be when this works? That's what you should ask yourself. How great your life is going to be when it works. Because if it's not this, then what? What are you going to do? If it's not now, when it's the opportunity, recession, then when? You write your own destiny. I was a broke boxer who came to this country with nothing. Arlene closes deals out of a wheelchair, full of pain. So if we can do it, you can do it too. Are you going to miss this great opportunity and be left behind? Why? Take a leap of faith. You have no risk. You have 30 days money back guarantee. Enroll right now. Enroll. Take action. Don't delay. Take care of it. I know you're going to love it. It's risk-free. Also, I can't wait for you to see you in the members area. Guys, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to see your results. And I hope this was extremely informative, and I'm excited for your future. So guys, everyone, have a phenomenal day. Take care, guys.